your home for honest reviews, real-world tech insights, and everything mobile gaming. If you're into mobile gaming, then you already know how hard it is to find the perfect device. Phones are either too small or overheat. Most tablets are big and heavy or not made for serious gaming. But today, I'm reviewing something different. A tablet that has changed how I play, stream, and compete. This is the Redmagic Astra Gaming Tablet. And after 3 weeks of using it as my daily gaming machine, I can confidently say this is the best compact gaming tablet available right now. Let's start with the basics. This tablet is built with competitive gaming in mind. It runs Android, has a stunning OLED display, and supports up to 165 frames per second. That's right, 165 FPS. And I've seen it hit that number in real-time gameplay. But raw specs aren't everything. What makes the Redmagic Astra special is how it all works together. From the display to the cooling system, from the software to the design, everything feels fine-tuned for gamers. Let's talk about performance first. This tablet runs on the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, also called Snapdragon 8 Elite. It's the most powerful chip on the market right now. And that power shows up in every game. Whether it's PUBG Mobile, COD Mobile, Apex Legends, or Genshin Impact, the Astra handles them all at high settings. I mostly played in balance mode. That's one of the 4 performance modes Redmagic offers: Eco, Balance, Rise, and Diablo. Balance mode gave me smooth gameplay with stable frame rates and no overheating. It's the perfect setting if you want performance without draining your battery too quickly. Even in the most demanding scenarios, like landing in crowded hot drop zones with 50+ players, or fighting in smoke and grenade-heavy situations, the Astra stayed smooth. No stutters, no lags, no frame drops. And now, one of the things I was worried about was cooling. This tablet has a built-in fan, but no visible air vents like Redmagic's phones. I expected it to get warm, especially when pushing the chip to its limits. But surprisingly, it stayed cool. Even after 2 hours of non-stop gaming, the device only felt slightly warm to the touch. And it never got hot enough to be uncomfortable. That alone puts it ahead of many flagship phones and tablets I've used in the past. The fan runs quietly and keeps the performance stable. You can feel the difference in long sessions. There's no thermal throttling. No sudden slowdowns. Just consistent power. That's a big deal for competitive players like me. Because nothing is more frustrating than dropping frames in the middle of a fight. Performance aside, another key area for mobile gaming is touch responsiveness. This is where many devices fall short. But the Redmagic Astra comes with an upgraded touch chipset. And it's one of the best I've used. As a 5-finger player, touch input is everything for me. Every tap, swipe, and drag must register instantly. And with this tablet, that's exactly what happens. The display is another major win. You get a 165 Hz OLED panel. That's fast. Very fast. Most phones and tablets still top out at 60 or 120 Hz. But here, you get even more fluidity. Scrolling, aiming, flicking, it all looks and feels smoother. And it's not just about the refresh rate. The display itself is gorgeous. Colors are rich. Blacks are deep. Brightness is high enough to play in daylight. Viewing angles are great. It's a panel made for gamers. Playing games like PUBG Mobile and COD Mobile at high frame rates on this display is a joy. You can feel the difference immediately. And if you're used to lower refresh rate screens, this will spoil you. Going back to 60 Hz will feel slow and choppy. Customization is another area where Redmagic gets it right. Inside the game space software, you'll find sliders for horizontal and vertical sensitivity. That means you can fine-tune how your aim moves in different directions. For example, you might want low sensitivity for vertical recoil control, but higher horizontal sensitivity for flicks and tracking. This tablet lets you adjust that easily. It's a small thing, but it makes a big difference. I've played on so many devices where you have to settle for one general sensitivity setting. But here, you can fine-tune your controls to match your playstyle. That level of customization is rare, and it shows that Redmagic is listening to serious players. Now let's talk comfort. This might sound less important than performance, but for anyone who plays for hours, comfort matters a lot. A sharp edge, a heavy corner, or a badly placed charging port can ruin the experience. Redmagic seems to understand this. The Astra is designed with ergonomics in mind. It has smooth, rounded corners. No sharp edges like some of their gaming phones. That makes it much easier to hold for long periods. The USB-C port is placed higher on the side, which means it stays out of the way when you're holding the tablet in landscape. You won't feel it pressing against your palm, and then there's the weight. At 370 grams, it's just slightly heavier than most large phones. But because of how the weight is balanced, it doesn't feel heavy. Whether you play with thumbs or claw grip, it's easy to hold and control. It doesn't strain your hands. That makes it ideal for long gaming sessions, which is what most competitive players do anyway. Now, not everything is perfect. There are a few things that could be better. First, there's no charger included in the box. You get a USB-C cable, some stickers, and a manual. But no charging brick. That's disappointing, especially for a premium gaming tablet. Most users already have a fast charger at home, but including one would have been better. Second, there's no headphone jack. That means you'll need to use Bluetooth headphones or a USB-C to 3.5mm adapter. For someone like me, who prefers wired audio during competitive play, this is a bit of a letdown. There's also no second USB-C port on the horizontal side, which would have helped with accessories or charging while using wired audio. Finally, the OS could use some polish. The core system works fine, and Redmagic's game space is great. But outside of gaming, the software feels a little rough. The settings menu could be simpler. Some UI elements are not very intuitive. It's not a deal breaker, but something Redmagic can improve in future updates. Despite these small issues, I still think the Redmagic Astra is one of the best mobile gaming devices I've ever used.